So MHB quit YouTube, King AK-47's platform was attacked by bots, and Charleston White's a snitch? All this and more on This Week in the YouTube Streets.
Yeah. Fly. 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 I got bitches all on my dick. But I ain't got time for that. Knee deep, 10 toes in the game. Let them know that the grind is back. And I'm stating facts. Y'all kinda whack. For disrespect, I won't take it back. All these knives in my back. Subliminal disses in they tracks is like FIFA 4 fun. Telling me up, bet he won't come. Oh, you love that bitch now? I got this shit sold up. Promethazine, codeine in a soda. A few ice cubes, 2 cups. Chopped in, I'm screwed up. On the block with the Glock, who are you, bruh? Anybody kill a nigga. So let's go for anybody, you can get it.
Yeah, it's your boy King G, and it's the news. Giving you a recap of what's going on in these YouTube streets. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So now, let's get into the news. First off, one of the hottest topics on the YouTube streets is that the most hated blogger has quit YouTube. Now, we do have to take this with a grain of salt and say allegedly, because he literally ran this same exact play days prior to him announcing it on that blog. But since he's released that blog, he has not been back on YouTube. So we're definitely going to sit here and stay tuned and report on it if and when the most hated blogger returns back to his YouTube page. But in the meantime, I know there's a lot of bloggers out there celebrating, with a lot of this being attributed, especially in the comments, to Mexia. Now, in related YouTube street news, another major blogger was forced off his main platform this week. King AK-47's platform has been attacked by the bots. This has forced King AK-47 to leave his main platform, and now he will be on his backup platform until YouTube helps rectify the situation. So stay tuned and subscribe to King AK-47's backup page located in the description box below. Now, with all this bad news of bloggers quitting and getting their platforms taken or attacked by bots, we do have some good news to report. YouTube blogger Mexia Texas decided to put his money where his mouth was and give back to the community while hosting his own back-to-school community drive. So salute to Mexia for showing that the kids always come first. Now, cruising further along these YouTube streets, we found out this week that Envy for Real TV is a little misunderstood. That's right, misunderstood herself from the sobriety sector popped up at Envy for Real TV's house, and this set the YouTube streets on fire. With drug test results, rehab, and relationship drama, there's plenty of fuel to throw on the fire in that saga. Now, Envy and Misunderstood aren't the only ones going through a breakup on these YouTube streets. Cam Talk Too Much and the OGs from the Punch Gang affiliate of bloggers have officially parted ways. But we're going to say allegedly, because half the people in the sector think this is all a play. So we're going to stay tuned, because the bloggers that split are applying a lot of pressure on Cam Talk Too Much neck. And we all know pressure bursts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. And speaking of pressure, there's a lot of pressure out here in these YouTube streets for Charleston White, with Just Say No to Sko covering the claims that Wack 100 has 500 pages of paperwork alleging that Charleston White is a snitching and a foreman out here. So tune in to Just Say No to Sko, because he pulled out the fax machine to break it all down. Now, before I go, I do want to give a special shout out to 2 up-and-coming content creators who I feel like are going to do big things out here in these YouTube streets. So shout out to Bimp, the St. Louis vet, and Transparent Talk. Just as a reminder, all links to the channels I mentioned will be in the description box below. Now hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and stay tuned right here to It's the News.